Dr. Kevin Leman is here with us. The book is called Parenting Your Powerful Child. Thank you very much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
Well, kids are powerful, but you say in this book that we made them that way. It's not that they're born that way. It's the parents' fault.
All right, let's take little Matthew. He's just 18 months of age. Trying to put this kid in the high chair is interesting. This kid could win Olympic gold in arch backing. And with much difficulty, wifey says to the husband, honey, just give him to me. And she puts him on his lap. Now, you be little Matthew for just a second. Would you rather be hand-fed in mommy's lap or sit in that stupid plastic cheap chair they bought at Walmart? We create powerful children. The kid fusses. He gets rewarded. He gets to sit on mommy's lap. So what parents need to understand is that they are, in fact, the power source for their children. If you got a powerful child in the family, you got a powerful parent somewhere. And the problem is almost all of our ways of dealing with kids are based upon authoritarian means. Hey, you going to do what I tell you to do. Hey, you want something to cry about? I'll give you something to cry about. I mean, how many of us resonate with that kind of stuff? Well, that's the authoritarian. And now we got the permissives. Brittany, have you chosen to go to bed yet? It's 8 p.m. I mean, what's wrong with that picture? So somewhere in between, we find this wonderful balance called the authoritative parent. And that's what I'm trying to make parents understand, that in parenting your powerful child, you need to be the parent your kid needs you to be, not only for your own sanity, but for your kid's sake.
Well, I'm sure sometimes it's better to give in, to move things along. I mean, if you've got 4 kids at home like we do, you don't want this one holding everything up for everybody else to prove my point, to break them down. At some points you move on, but you have to pick your battles. At times, do we give in too much? Is that the problem?
Oh, absolutely. You ever play whack-a-mole?
Yes.
Whack, whack. You whack one, the next one pops up. I mean, it's like that. You got 4 kids.
Yeah, and triplets.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 exactly the same age, which is a unique, weird situation for us.
Kids are unionized, and they are strong. The ankle biter battalion is moving. I think parents today feel like General Custer on that last day. And I think, as many parents tell me on my Facebook and on our Birth Order Guy website, I give in because they wear me down. It's easier just to give in. Well, you give in, and kids learn that if they're powerful enough, the dam will weaken, and the water comes through, and life goes sailing in my direction real quickly.
Well, there's 4 of them, and there's 2 of us.
Right.
So we have to play a zone. And no matter how tough we think we're going to be, if they keep at it, eventually we're going to give in, right?
Right. But a kid throws a power tantrum, a temper tantrum. I call them power tantrums. Step over the child. There's a great temptation to step on the little guy. You know what I'm saying? Walk away from him. Watch what happens. He follows you. Why does he follow you? Because it was thrown for your benefit. It's called purposive behavior. It serves a purpose in the kid's life. And so as a parent, it's really important. If you're blessed to be married, and I mean that, if you got to be a team, if you're on the same page, there's no way a kid can outdo you. The 16-year-old, the 17-year-old who's got a mouth. Get off my case, get out of my life, give me space, chill out, back off, don't have a cow, man. Same kid, an hour and a half later. Hey, Dad, can I take the car? I want to go shoot some hoops at John's house. Well, I'd love to help you, son, but right now I'm out of your life. Now, all you got to do is hit kids with a few of those, and pretty soon they understand, wait a minute, Mom and Dad weren't put on this earth for me to walk over them. So there's got to be some healthy boundaries in there. And I think that's what resonates. Parenting Your Powerful Child has only been out for 2 weeks. It's already on bestseller lists. And for that reason, I think it scratches where parents itch today.
Well, and let's talk about that teenager. If I hadn't started this 6, 7, 8 years of age, not that it can't be done, but those teen years are really going to be tough if I suddenly decide, okay, we've got to fix this, right?
Yeah, they are. And yet the teenage years, you have things that really work with kids. Like I always say, hit the teenager with a car. Not at 40 miles an hour, please. But even a 13 or 14-year-old who's getting mouthy. Hey, can I ask you a question, honey? You're driving them to school. Sure. What do you want? Do you think Dad and I would ever give you the keys to the car if you were not responsible in the home or school? I'm just wondering. I don't know. They may not say anything. It's just they probably won't even honor that question. but you plant that seed. I call that slipping your kid a commercial announcement, just so a kid can see the big picture, that living in this family has some real pluses. And sometimes with a 15-year-old, you say, hey, listen, I know you're very unhappy here with these archaic people called your parents, and you got 3 more years to serve in this prison. But it seems to me you need a little think time here. Do you want these years to really be cool? Do you want some privileges like driving the family car and having some money in your pocket? Then you need to give back to this family. And it's healthy. I've reared 5 kids. My youngest is just 21. But all the kids gave back to the family. All the kids worked. And I'm a man who could afford to give his kids anything they ever wanted in life. And my wife and I took great pride in not giving them squat diddly jack. But we did give them love and affirmation and positive expectations, all those things that I think end up giving your kid a shot at being a leader. I've got 5 kids, and they're all leaders. My son is the head of the Ellen Show. It's pretty good TV. He's the head writer and executive producer. My oldest daughter is a principal. Other one's a educator, curriculum director. All the kids do well. Well, how did that happen? Did it happen by giving them things? No. By holding them accountable, by speaking love, and by encouraging your kids. Every kid needs vitamin N, but every kid needs vitamin E, which is encouragement. And only you, parent, can provide that for your kid in a meaningful way.
The book is called Parenting Your Powerful Child, Dr. Kevin Leman, birthorderguy.com.
Yeah, birthorderguy.com is a fun website, interactive. I actually answer people's questions over that sucker.
Check that out. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.